All right. Hello everyone. This is the Hutchinson, Kansas Real Time Production. I do apologize for being late. I wasn't keeping track of the time, and I was busy rail banning from home. So I do apologize. Not coming in here about a few minutes ago, Ali. So anyway, I am here right now. So let's get on with the story time episode, shall we? All right. Episode number 9 of season 7 of the Tom and Friend story time is definitely now upon us. In the last episode, we talked about the lat train for Christmas outlay featured from the movie The Christmas Engine, of course. And now in this episode of story time, we're gonna be reading the story of the goat engine. So so hop on board and explore the island of Sodor with everyone number one friend, Tomet the Tank Engine. This is a story about Ari and Bert the Deal. They love playing trick on Themey, getting into trouble. But one Halloween night, the joke was on them. It was Halloween on Sodor, and a lot of passengers were dressing up in funny costumes. Tom and Emily were going on a night run. They had to collect some truck from the melter yard and deliver them to the harbor before sunrise. Percy was glad had been glad choosing for the job working at Halloween was much too scary. When Percy arrived that evening, Tom and Emily were just setting off on their night run. Be careful at the melter yard, Percy. It's creepy there after dark. Tom smiled. There's nothing to be afraid of. There no such thing as goat, Emily added, as they steamed away. Tom and Emily raced across the island by the light of the moon. Peep peep, it very quiet, Tom said Thomas, and very dark, whispered Emily. As they reached the melter yard, Emily's wheel began wobbling with worry. The Diesel, Ari, and Bert were nowhere to be seen. Soon Tom and Emily went to look into the shed. There was there were no need to worry, Tom said kindly. But suddenly there was a huge crash. It roared. What was that? Cried Emily. It must have been the wind, Tom replied. But Tom felt worried too. Hiding in their shed were Ari and Bert smiling. Then Bert backed into a oil drum, sending it crashing in onto the track mat. Tom and Emily nearly jumped off the rails. Next, the two Deagle began to wheel like Gary Go. Ooh! Cinder and Acid, Thomas gasped. This plate is haunted. Emily steamed ahead. She wanted to fetch the truck and get out of the yard as quickly as possible. Emily Emily boarded the truck inside an empty shed, but a white sheet hanging from the ceiling caught on Emily's funnel and covered her. "Dithering firebox it!" cried Emily. "A goat had got me." All Tom was a goat engine coming towards him, he forgot about the truck and whooshed away. When Emily, the goat, chased behind, chasing behind. Outside, Ari and Bert to were waiting to bring Tom and Emily alley. But being Gary engine, but when they saw Tom being cloaked by the goat engine, they were scared too. Help! cried Ari. This is really a goat. Ari and Bert rolled away at back as their wheels could carry them. Tom and the diesel loudly raced to Titmunt said, followed by the goat engine. Tom blew his whistle loudly as a warning Pete Pete to help. There's a goat engine after us, he cried. The engine all gasped when they saw it coming. Jet, jet, then, jet, then, jet, then, the corner of the sheet caught on the signal and Emily steamed out from underneath. That not a goat, it jet Emily, Percy Pete. Tom, Ari, and Bert were very silly. Emily was glad that there was no goat after all, too. The Fat Controller, sorry about that. The Fat Controller was caught when he heard about all the trouble that the diesel had caused. You two will take the truck to the harbor, he told Ari and Bert. He turned to Tom and Emily. Now we all know that there are no goats. We can all go back to sleep. The little engine had never been happier to roll into the shed. Well, I guarantee you, Ollie, Ari and Bert did learn their lesson not to actually scare the engine. Well, there you have it, folks. That was the episode. That was the story of, you get it, the goat and the goat engine. I don't know why I put it at goat train. I shouldn't actually put it at goat engine, but you know what I mean, Ali. Anyway, what will happen in episode number 10? Well, that's a story for another day.